Hey guys, it's Quickly again with another ROM review, and this time I've got the UOS ROM for the OnePlus 3, so stay tuned for that. So guys, the UOS ROM is a very new ROM. It has a lot of features. It is a CM based ROM, which is, I guess it's a ported ROM. I'm not entirely sure though, so I can't really say for sure if it is a ported ROM or just another CM based ROM. But from what I can see, this is sort of like an MIUI ROM where it is themed, but not quite as themed as the MIUI ROM, as something like the MUI ROM or other Chinese third-party ROMs. But it is based on CM ROM, so you can expect a lot of the CM features in here. So yeah, what you see here is the stock launcher, which is called the UOS launcher, which has a normal function of wallpaper, widget, and slide. Now you can see there are a few graphical problems here. That's because I changed the icon sizing on this ROM because I want you guys to see whatever is happening. So yeah, I normally keep it on small, and through restart it will conform to that, and everything does conform to that. So that is it. Let's get to the about phone page. In the about phone page, you can see this is UOS. You can go for the changelog or OS maintainers or all of that. UOS statistics can be sent if you don't want to. There is a bug here because the device shows unknown rather than OnePlus 3. It is 7.1.1, so that is the latest version of Android. Now, CyanogenMod API is Guavo, and yes, I know CyanogenMod is dead and LineageOS is taking its place. This one still hasn't migrated to that, so that is still an issue. Processor is Qualcomm and all that, so you can do that. It does have the security patches for December, so that's not the latest one, but still it's okay. It's okay to have that. So yeah, that is it in the about phone page. Now let's get to the other stuff. Now first of all, being a CM based ROM, it's going to have its own fair share of problems like echo problem in calls. That is still there. Camera, yeah, not the best camera. So these issues are still persistent, and you will have to move around these SIM card area. I mean, SIM cards does work out, but the colors are not calibrated yet. But on the later CyanogenMod ROMs, they are working. So this still has that way to go on. All of these are there. NFC is working, so I was able to pair my headphones with it, no problems. Advanced settings. Now the advanced settings is where all the extra settings reside. So first of all, it's the status bar settings. You can enable the network traffic indicator, but this is not really a full-fledged network indicator as you would get in a CyanogenMod based ROM, where you have option for selecting the bytes per second, bits per second. This still has that, but also auto hide, all that feature is not available, but still it does give you network traffic. It has status bar icons, battery bar, left styles of clocks, AM PM indicator. Battery styles can be customized. You can have icon, text, or hidden, no circle. That is something there. Quick pull down is available. Brightness control is available. Show notification count, double tap to sleep is also available. Pretty nice to see. Quick setting panel, you do have option to customize a quick setting. You have small quick setting of 7, which I have enabled here. You can also have a lot of these. I mean, I have 6 with 2 rows. You can customize that. 2 rows and 6 columns is available. You can customize that. Wi-Fi EC toggle, Bluetooth EC toggle, data toggle, brightness icon can be enabled, and I have enabled that. That does work out. Vibrate on touch, and brightness slider can be disabled completely if you don't want that. You can also enable the navigation buttons here, so you can use that, and you can customize what all happens in here. So you do have options here, and it works out. But I personally do not use navbar, so you'll have to gauge by that. Lock screen options, you do have screen shortcuts which you can enable in the center. Also the swipe shortcuts can be customized to whatever you like. Shortcut long press can also be customized. Interface for media, art, clock, and all that is available, and you can disable or enable that as you fit. Gestures are available, which is double tap to sleep. Also notification count can be customized from here with maximum notifications allowed. Recent screen. Now in the recent screen, you do have the normal USB recent button. Also you do have OmniSwitch, which is pretty amazing, and if you are someone who uses OmniSwitch, it does work out. Now in the sound settings, it is normally what you would find in any other CyanogenMod based ROM. Nothing special here, but that isn't a complaint either. Now there's another thing called UMind, which if you enable that, it will say that long pressing the power button will give you access to that, but I personally was not able to get that working, so I just kept it disabled, and I don't have any review for that because I was not able to test it out. So yeah, in the miscellaneous option, you do have clock widget, which is a CyanogenMod Cronus. You do have that. You can customize that. Also, all of these options are available even with show CPU usage. If you want that, it does work out. So that is it in the advanced settings menu. In the display options, what you would see is the normal stuff. You have night light, you have ambient display enabler. You can enable that for all of these. Also, prevent accidental wake up can be enabled. It does cover the fingerprint scanner. I guess almost all ROMs right now cover the fingerprint scanner, so that's not a feature per se. You do have font and display size selector, so you can customize that. Rest, almost everything is basically what you'd expect out of a CM based ROM. Button customization is available, which is the standard CM set of customizations. You do have double tap, long press on the home button, recent buttons, split screen, all that is available. Playback control and keyboard cursor control is available. You can customize that. Gestures are available for screen off gestures, so it does work out. Now the alert slider is not working. That is one major thing which I find very irritating, because I'm really used to using the alert slider to block my voice and block the sounds of it, and it's just inconvenient not having that. Now apart from that, security options causes a force close issue. That is a thing, that is a bug which a few people have reported, which is there. Apart from that, I guess that's it in the settings menu. Nothing special, but this is a CyanogenMod based ROM which is kind of themed, I guess, so you do have that. So let's get into other stuff now. First of all, the camera. Now the developer does say the camera does take better photos. I might not be fully inclined to believe that it takes better photos, but yeah, it is good photos. I'm not entirely sure if it is better than the previous CM based ROMs or previous OxygenOS ROMs. Furthermore, the camera button force closes a lot. If you cannot take a video, it just force closes. You cannot use scan, it just force closes. You cannot open you cannot open the selfie cam either, it just force closes. I couldn't find any workaround around that, but hey, footage camera is something which works, so yeah, that does work out, so that's pretty cool. Apart from that, all the applications which you see here are almost themed. So the calculator is themed, it's a translucent style theme. Phone contacts messages, they are not themed, they are normal Google style, USB style messages. It does have a few applications like a compass, which does work out, and it does give you a few options here, but hey, it is there and you can use this, and I do find these pretty amazing. It does have a clock widget, but it is normal USB style clock, nothing special here. So yeah, it also comes with a file explorer, which is pretty cool, but I personally do use ES and Solid Explorer, so I might not be using that a lot. So yeah, I guess that should be it about the settings. Now these are the applications which I have installed right now. That is to say that I am using this as a daily driver. I have been using this as a daily driver. Another thing which really bugs me is that you don't have power notifications. Being a CM based ROM, it should have power notifications, and if I select search for power notification controls, it will open it up, but it just force closes, so it doesn't really work. That is another thing which is there, and I couldn't get it fixed. So yeah, let me show you this Antutu benchmark score, which is pretty cool. So this is the benchmark score which I received. It's about 153,000, which is expected out of a CM based ROM. Nothing special here, but yeah, that is the score which I expected, and that is the score which I'm receiving. So yeah, let me show you guys the boot animation, which is pretty nice. So here is the boot animation for UOS, and it is by UTeam. I guess I haven't mentioned that, but yeah, that is a ROM which is available for this device right now. Pretty cool. So there you have it. That is the ROM which is called the UOS ROM. Now, in conclusion, it is a what should I say? This is a CM based ROM, so you are going to expect a bit of bugs, but the bugs which I encountered on this ROM is kind of too much for me to handle. I mean, settings force closing, the camera force closing is not something which I'm really proud of, and there are a bit more problems here and there. I didn't have any freezes or any restarts, so that's a good thing. And yeah, the battery life is pretty okay. It's good for a CM based ROM, and that is something which I really do appreciate. But as a daily driver, I personally wouldn't be using this as a daily driver in its current iteration. I will wait for a newer version though, because I do see this as a really good ROM. It is a good ROM, but it doesn't offer too much different from the other experiences, which makes me want to use this. So yeah, I guess that should be it about the ROM then. Hope you guys like the video. Please share, subscribe, and like the video if you found it useful. See you guys next time. Bye.